G'day, we are live again. We are going to make the quick mini bag. Sorry it took me a little while to get there. I was literally just loading up onto TikTok, YouTube, and yeah. So I'm just going back to here and getting on to find that video. This one that we're doing now. Okay, all right, we are live. All right, so when you're on, say g'day and let me know you're here. And I'll just make sure that this is up to date. It is. Hi Jeanette, hi Liz. So for those again who are watching on YouTube, this will be uploaded. It is a free upload. It is a pattern, or download, upload, whatever you want to call it. This is a pattern called the Quick Mini Bag. I am opening up a kit. I'll be showing more. I shouldn't be cutting that with scissors, but anyway, I am. Okay, just because I sticky tape the bottom of it, so I'm frightened that the zipper head's going to fall out. So I sticky tape it to get to death. Okay, you'll open up and you'll get a pattern. The pattern on its own is only $10. They're not even on the website yet, so you can contact me through Facebook. And it is literally one page. And you have a zipper head, you have your faux pre-cut, ready for you to sew. You don't have to do anything other than sew that baby together. How cool is that? All right, so for those who've already got the kit, here we go. Now, we're going to do our handles first. So take your two long pieces there, and all I want you to do is put some tape along there, one side. This is double-sided zipper tape or wash away tape, whatever you want to call it. Pattern for Andrea. Yep, honey, I'll just have to write that down. Yeah, bear with me. Wait. There. I'll have to write it down. Oh. QMP pattern Andrea. Okay, got that on. This is how hard this is. Take that off. This is the easiest pattern you'll ever do. You will get these done in no time at all. And fold that over in half. That's all you have to do. Stick it down. You can use 1/4 inch. I'm using 1/8, either. Stick it down. Make sure those edges are nice and even. Put a couple of clips just to hold it in place. That's one. I'm going to do the next one. Take that off. Fold it over in half. The thing I love, the kits are only like $13. So if you've already got a pattern and you want another kit made, it's only $13 and we can make them in any colorway you desire. As long as I've got the fabric, of course. Faux leather. So this is in vinyl, faux leather, same meat, different gravy. All right, got that ready. Then I won't do it yet. I'm just going to pop that aside. Need to get the, g'day Sandra, get the machine on over here. I'm just got to wind that back up again because I nearly killed it. So easy to kill this stuff. You unroll it, and it's, yep. There we go. Alrighty. Going to change our foot to a Teflon. Ah, gotta love it. I love changing my feet 6,000 times a day. Said no one ever. Alrighty, that's my Teflon. That's that one, zipper. So I'll pop that one on. Okay, Sonia, Nancy, hello everyone. Welcome, welcome. Bear with me. Put it on. Get in there. In you go. There's no binding in this. It's brilliant. This is brilliant. All right. When I made it, I'm thinking, oh, do I do it with all the fluffies? No, you know what? It's whip up without it. All right. Okay, let's grab those handles. Let's put our stitch on a number 4.5 length straight stitch down the side, about 1/8 of an inch in, and just stitch along. Tape should hold it in place. And because it's vinyl, it's not going to fray, which is even better. And then cut that off, turn it around, and stitch the other side. And we're going to repeat that for both handles. That's one. And we're going to do the second one. Well, you can fluffy it up with a whole heap of extras if you wanted to, but I didn't find it necessary with this. It works without. You can make this in any size you want, and you can put the handles any length you want. Once you've done it once, you'll be able to apply this to any size. That's what I love about it. It's so universal. And the other end. Project number 2 done now onto a bag, but not this one. I've had pattern 2, so we'll make it later. No, busy day, Michelle, must be tired. I am getting tired. Yeah, this will be my last video of the day. I was just saying to hubby, had a quick cuppa with hubby, and we're both tired now. All right, so just trim off a little bit there, get rid of those little bits of rough ends, make sure they're nice and neat. You can use your big scissors or little scissors, whatever suits. That's one, and that's number 2. Oh, that thread's been a bit of a darling. There we go. Get rid of that little hairy bit. I want a hairy bit. Okay, and just that off there. There we go. Just make sure, double check they're the same size. Pretty much tidy up one a little bit, and that'll make them the same size. All right, we can put those aside for a minute. That's that. Now we need to get this. We need to put those handles on. You can do the zipper first. Let's do the zipper first. We can do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to open our zipper out. Oh, we can. We're going to get that tape again, and we're going to run it along the edge of here, just on the edge there, and heat that up, make it stay, and get the zipper raw edge to raw edge, and sort of center it in there, and stick it down. Just make sure she's in. There we go. Stay and stay. Okay. G'day, Deb. Love the tape. Makes life so much. It does. I just dropped me zipper tape. Sorry. All right, let's do the other side. Yeah, and 1/4 inch seems to keep it away from the needle. Some people find it a little bit tacky under the needle. I haven't. But every machine's a little different, and everyone's experience is a little different. So I don't not believe people. What do? You just go with the flow. Stick that down. Yeah, it's a game changer. It means you can do zippers without having to freak out. All right, so we've got that on. We're going to stitch them in and top stitch down. Swap out for a zipper foot. And stitch that down there. And in the middle. Turn it around the other way. Do the other side. I'm going to swap back from the Teflon foot. You can use your walking foot. I'm hoping that this will do what it's supposed to do. It's not as thick as the last one. We're going to top stitch that. So fingers crossed she plays nice with Mummy. You can put a bit of tape under here too and fold it back. That can help hold it down. I'm just going to fight with it instead. And place that on top of there and make my stitch length 4. And hope for the best. Yep, there we go. So earlier it wouldn't do it, now it will. You never know. Just make sure that is turned under. Oh, nice, Annette. I hope she's well. Okay, so that's turned under and stitched down. Do the same on this side. You're going to love this. I'm telling you, this is so easy. You are going to love this. It's one of the most easiest bags you'll ever make. It's very effective. Any size. You can line it if you want to. Whatever you like. Okay, that there. Oh, out of the way. Here we go. Alrighty. Now, we are going to figure out where we're going to put our handles. So just lay it in front of you for the moment. The zipper's meeting. We're not putting the zipper on yet. And the handle is going to go like that. So I'm just going to trim that little bit of thread. So you can place it where you like. I do like to come in. I find the center somewhere and then I'll come down. I'm pretty much sure it's in the pattern where I marked it. 5 inches. Place the handles at 5-inch mark and using place it semi-placed from the side. Yep. So 5 inches down. So from the top. So I get my ruler and go down 5 inches from the top of the fold, and I'm going to make sure that I'm 2 inches in. And again, I'm just going to mark, don't want to mark there, because I reckon 2 inches, 1, 2. I'm going to mark on the 3rd there, and going in 1, 2, and 3, down 5 inches. I'm going to mark here, and I'm going to go on that edge, just that way down. So I've got a good side and a bad side with me handles. There we go, like that. So we're going to put the tape up here, about 3 inches or so, and then, oh, stuck to me. There. Where's that little bit of thread coming from? That's twice it's found me. Oh, that little trick. I know, and I can't even offer you one because they come with a long arm thing. So I know, it's as cute as a button. All right, we're going to do the same with each bag. Up there. All right, heat that up with my fingers. I can't find my big true cut. I've no idea where I've put it. Down there. Take that off there. Place that there. Like that. Now, obviously, you cannot... Okay, that's right on that 5-inch mark, so I need to move that over a fraction. About there. Where did my little line go there? There. Yeah, so it's the same from either end. Okay, now we're going to flip her over and we're going to do the same. So we're going to find, there's a good and a bad side, and I call that the bad side where it's got a bit of an overlap. So I'd say that's the bad side. So about 3 inches. There. Don't have the handles too close to the edge because we are going to square this off. Wait, tape came off on my fingers. There we go. Hey, stick down on there and not on me, please. Thank you. Alright, and this side, take off the tape. Okay, so I had it, I'll go 5 inches down from that fold, so around about there, and around about there. And I had it coming in there. So, find my little dot and line her up. Do the same on the other side. I'm using my ruler as a bit of a guide. And there. Okay. Like that. My dot's in the wrong spot, but that's okay. Alrighty, so they're stuck for now. We have to stitch them on, and we're going to stitch up about 3-4 inches across and back down like a big square. So let's bring this baby over. Hopefully the other one doesn't come off while I'm plying. You can measure down. I'm sort of eyeballing just the way I roll. Yeah, so needle down, and we're just going to do a couple of stitches. I need to slow it down, baby. Can I please order a roll of thin double-sided tape you're using? Yeah, Helen, yep, no dramas. And I'm going to trim that off. I'll write that down in 2 secs. It's a 1/8 inch tape, it's called, if you get it on your thing. 1/8 inch tape. Let's see. Done. And then we're going to go down this side. There we go. Nice and steady. Down to the bottom almost. Flip her around. Try really hard not to wreck that other handle. Across, out, and back up again. And back stitch at the end. Now, what I have been known to do is get my ruler and go, oh, there it is. Okay, so I've gone about there, and I need to go about there on that one. Bit of an eyeball, couple of stitches, get to the edge, go around, and we're going to repeat this for each handle. Now, if you want lining on this, you will need to cut that the same size as your original piece, this one. I haven't gone with lining this time because it works without. Being a faux leather, it's quite sturdy. Back stitch and down, trim off, cut off your fairy bits, go to the other side. And I will use my ruler again. It gives me a bit of a rough guide. Around about there it was. So I need to be about there. Where my finger is, Michelle. And a couple of stitches, back again, forward, down. I want to get the new website up. All this stuff will be on the website. You'll be able to put an order in if you want to. You can do it as a pickup, and then I'll add it to your order you've got already existing here. You can, and that'll I mean the postage, because it's got a set rate postage in the website at the moment, so you can always do that on the website. You can also go to YouTube, of course. All these videos are being uploaded this week, and so will this one. Okay, about there. Just keep it straight. Keep the handle straight is what I'm trying to say. And there, down here, and across again. And I'm using a white Razant thread, just so you know. That was quick. And when I get to the end, I'm going to back stitch again. You can go around a couple times if you want to, just because they do take a bit of weight. But being a small bag, I don't consider it going to have a lot of weight. You know. All right. Okay. We are so close to finished. All right. Okay. So fold them babies down. You can clip them in if you want to. And we are going to line up one side of this bag and get our zip and even it off straight across. Then we're going to get our zip head that came with the kit. Where'd I put it? Oh God, I've buried it. What have I done? Under the machine? No. Oh, there it is. See it looking. Get that. Okay. And we are going to right sides together. Right sides facing, I should say. Pop that in. Push it down. You can use a zipper jig if you want to. Come on, in you go. In you go. Oh, lost it. Hang on. Try again. Alright, that's better. Put that in there. Like that on an angle. And push down. There we go. That looks better. And down. Put my foot on it. Give it a bit of a shove. All the way through. Then open that end out. Just going to trim that furry bit off there. That little bit of furry bit will make it awkward for me to put that zipper on. The more you handle it, the more likely it's going to get furry. Alright, then put the zipper back on. Again. Is it the same? Hang on. It's got caught. The fabric got caught. There we go. Make sure they're the same. Go in at the same height. You don't want them. You want them to sort of sit level. Push that down. Once you've got it on, get your zipper head little tag and give it a bit of a shove, and it's on. Okay, that's the hardest part done. Now we are going to trim that. We're going to trim this side. Keep your hands out of the way. That way. We are going to turn it wrong side out. Just be gentle with the zipper. I mean, if you have to put it back on again, you can, but it can be a little bit tedious if you've already cut that end and then you open up the end. All right. Okie doke. Now we've got it inside out. Once we've got that inside out, get that zipper like that and that end like that and clip them together. Make sure that that fold meets. So, like that. And then go all the way down the other side. That's all the way down. And keeping your handles out of the way because they are stiff and they do tend to get in the way. Again, making sure that fold where the zipper joins or the fabric folds, and go all the way down to the end like that and put clips in. Can't pin it, don't pin it. And down the end. Alrighty. Now we're going to sew a 1/4 inch seam both sides. Now when it comes to here, I like to start on the other side and work towards the zipper, or start off the zipper and go backwards. Going over that can be a little bit hairy. So turn it over, make sure you can feel your handles and keep them out of the way. And we're going to do a 1/4 inch seam. Make sure you back stitch. Oh, you don't have to actually. You can just stitch along and just stitch that 1/4 inch seam. You don't have to back stitch actually at all with this bit. All right, and I'm just pushing that down to keep it flat as possible so I can get it over the end. Now don't worry about back stitching. It's not an issue. Go to the other side and we're going to do the same thing. Can you imagine how hard it is to try and explain this in writing? Like, no wonder patterns are really expensive. And while you've got it inside out, you can cut off all the little hairy bits you've got as well, because I've got a couple just hanging around. Oh no, I'll do that and that. But yeah. When you get to the zipper bit, make sure it's pushed down, keep it out of the way, and just stitch over it. Don't stress. No, you don't need it open at the moment. It's easy to open. Because I've gone right through and then come again, it'll split open really, really easy. Okay, and this is how we do it. You stick your finger in there and that's all you do. But don't go right to the end, guys. Leave that sort of done up a little because it's going to create issues if you don't. Now, once you've done that, you're going to need to put your hand in, go to the bottom and flatten that out. Put your hand in here. Or you can even cut off. Let's do that. Let's cut it off. It'll be easier. All right. So I can't remember what I said in the pattern, but I'm just going to cut off a 1 inch corner. That'll give me a 2 inch side. So if I put this ruler at the 1 inch mark, oopsie days there, to the seam and then down to the base. So 1 inch on the fold and the 1 inch mark on the seam. And that will give me that. And I'm going to cut that out and I'm going to do the top exactly the same. And marking my 1 inch from the seam and 1 inch from the top bit here. And then I'm going to go 1 and 1. Yep, there and there. I know, we're going to cut through that. And I'm going to do the same on this side. That's why you don't open it out all the way. So on the seam, 1 inch, and on the edge of the zipper, the other 1 inch. There and there. All right. Scary bit is cutting this side and this side. Not so scary down here. So we just cut that. There and there. Like that. Do this side. That's why you didn't need to backstitch, because you're going to be cutting that off anyway. And we're going to trim that. Love making these bags. They're so simple. Before I even do that, I'm going to open this out. Oop, careful. Actually, I might keep it closed because I don't want it to split open. And you can sort of find the center. You could mark it. So you can mark this center bit here just with a bit of pen. It won't hurt. Bit of pen there. And find your center. So I'm trying to do that and keep it on camera at the same time. There we go. Got my fold. Mark it on my center mark. Just like that. Clip it like that. You only need one. Do the same to the other side. Fold it. You can fold it one way or the other. I think I'm going that way, so I might go the same direction. And that one can go that way. On that little mark there. And I'm going to stitch across here and here 1/4 inch. And then I'm going to come back and do the same with these bottoms. So let's go with top, sorry. So let's do that first. And then I can not worry about that end. Okay, this is how easy this is. 1/4 inch seam. Now this is where you will backstitch. Oops, a days. We want to turn that to backstitch a couple of times and backstitch over your seam. Otherwise, it'll open up on you. And back again at the end. So you'll backstitch on that. Yes, I am, Annette. And make sure that that's straight. Can look at that on there. I can see that it's good. And I'm just going to trim that little bit of excess off. I double stitched over that seam because I do not want it coming undone, and I'm going to do the same here, and I'm going to double check to make sure that they are the same measurement. I'll show you how to do that at the end. Back stitch a couple of times over that seam, get to the end and back stitch again. So I'm going to trim off that little bit of excess. Nothing more at the moment, because I'm going to make sure that those two are the same. So they've got to be the same size, and they're pretty darn close. All right. Now the top. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is the hairy one. Because it's got a zipper involved, it gets a little hairy. So we've got the bottom done. Done, done, done. Oh, someone's here. So keep those handles out of the way, okay? With your big O scissors, come in there, holding that zipper. Just pinch that zipper, and I'm going to put a clip there. And then come in from the side. And you might need to do a bit of a snip in there. Now you're going to need to do the same on the other end. It's come undone. So I'm going to just clip that. Go here. And here. To there. Okay, here we go. This side will be not too bad because it's still closed, and I want to make sure that seam goes to the same side. I'm going to use the center of my zipper and fold that seam that way and just clip that there. This side, on the other hand, has come open, so you need to see how that works. So we're going to undo that a bit. We're going to fold the seam the way it needs to go. We're going to get that zipper to almost overlap, like really meet up in there. Not completely overlap, just meet up. And we're going to clip it. Make sure your seams are going the same as the bottom, okay? I'll just clean that one up a little bit too. There we go. Make that a bit smaller. All right, now we're going to sew across. Oh, that one come out. Try again. We're going to sew across these two. I might put a second clip in there just to hold that baby. All right, so there and here. So I'm going to do the hard one first to get that out of the way. Bring that in. Hard one is this one, so squish it down. Squish that side down. Okay. In 1/4 inch, needle down, a couple of stitches in reverse. And I know that's in your way. I'm trying to keep it down. And stitch up a little. Get to that other thing. Now, this is where you'll need a little poker. You can use your scissors or something. I'm going to slow it down because it's going over zipper. And I'm going to reverse a couple of times, because that gets a lot of action, that end. All right, and then go to the end and back stitch. So I've done that. Oh, there you go. You can see it across there. There's a little gap. I would have liked a little bit closer. But I'm okay with that. We'll just deal with that for now. So this way, and if you notice, I've got the zipper facing me so I can actually see what's happening. I don't want any surprises. So when I get on this one, because it's already closed, it's a much easier deal. I'll get to the other side. Oops, it does. Press the wrong button. And back stitch. And that one's done. Across there. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to trim some threads. Okay, having a look on that side. Now I want that bottom one to be the same size as the top. Pretty much is. I'm good with that. I want that one to be the same size as the other side, which it is. And I want this side to be the same size as that bottom one, which it pretty much is once I trim it off. So now you want to trim. Don't take too much off the zipper one. And I don't have one in here, but I do have one outside, and you'll need to get your lighter and just melt the ends of your zipper so they don't fray, okay, just with a lighter. Now it's time to flip her out. We're good. So let's just turn her out, grab the bottom, pull it through. This is where you'll know if your stitching hasn't held, okay, when you start pulling this through. I might just grab that and just do that. Grab the handles. Could you have rethreaded the zipper? I could have, yeah, but what happened, because I've already cut off the end of the zipper, it would have been really tight and really difficult. Okay. See, this one I can do on camera because this takes 2 seconds. That's the bottoms. Stick your fingers in there. Don't put any scissors in there, please. Then these ones, that one, and that one. This one, that one, and that one. And we're almost there. Okay. Now, how did I get the little darling to stand? Well, we're going to pinch this side here. A couple of clips. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to stitch 1/8 and 1/8 on that side as well. Just on the edge of that faux leather. And that is going to create the sides to stiffen up. Do you sell the rulers when you measure the square? Yes, Susan, they are what we call hot rulers, and they're 15. If you want one, let me know. Rubbish, that one there, that one there. Could you make it a little, Jan, you can make this any size you want, honey. You can make this like massive, as much as the fabric will let you. Absolutely. You can make it any size you want. Then you're going to do those. So we're going to stitch those, then we're going to come back and we're going to do the top and bottom. So let's do that. How cute, love the pattern. What is it, please? This is the Quick Mini Bag, and it is a $10 pattern, or the kits are, there it is there, or the kits are 23, and it comes with a pattern and fabric and zipper head, everything to make it. But let's do this. So if I can't get quite up into that corner, I don't freak out about it. I'm going to put it on a number 4, 4.5's fine too. Needle down, and I'm literally just going to stitch down that 1/8 of an inch all the way down on there. You don't even have to line this baby. She just works as it is. Can I, oh, it's a fantastic Christmas present. Can I order a hot ruler, please? Sure. And who was the other one who wanted a hot ruler? Susan Dunstar. Hot ruler was Laura Dear. Yeah. And Susan, let me know if you're wanting one. Turn it over and let's do the other side. Lift it up right on that seam, just in front of the seam. And literally, I'm just stitching 1/8 of an inch. Just on that edge. You can back stitch a little bit. That'll help hold the stitch in place. Okay, we're going to trim those threads off when we finish. We're going to do this side. And once we've done that, we've got one more bit to do. I was rolling things on the floor. This is a great pattern, great quick project, good one to teach kids how to use this sort of fabric. There's no rocket science to it. I love it. That one there. Flip her over. We're going to do the other side. Push it down under your foot. If you can't get quite up there, it doesn't matter. Just come a little bit forward. Yes, please, hot ruler and plastic square. Yeah, hot ruler is the plastic square. Same thing. Yep, hot ruler is the same thing as it's got the plastic square at in the corner. So get to the end and reverse. Susan Dunstar. Oops. Yep, got it. All right, now take this off. Shove that back. Now to do the bottom and top, or top and bottom, however you want to say it. Just trim off your little threads because they will be annoying. And that one there. How much is a hot ruler? 15, Marie. Just chop off those threads. Just because it looks messy when you don't. It looks like you haven't completed your project, ladies. Got to complete your project. Now, top and bottom. Oh, left a thread behind. All right, on the bottom, get the bottom and pinch that out. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to pinch that corner. We're going to go from one side to the other There was a stiff plastic ruler with cutouts. Susan, yeah, that's this one. That's the hot ruler. And we're going to turn it over. And we're going to do that one. And then we're going to come to the top. And this is where your little handles will get in the way. We're going to just clip that back. Put that one back out of your way. And you pinch that there. You can zip it up if you want to, makes it easier. Yep. It's so cute. It's such a cute little bag. Great for kids, great for adults. Nice little toiletry bag. You could put some dividers in it if you wanted to. And that one. And that one. So now I'm going to sew there and there, there and there, and then she's done. So flip that down, keep your zipper out of the way. You don't want zippers under the needle. That'll hurt your machine. Needle down. Hot ruler and 2 kits for this bag. Marie, what colours, honey? I have different patterns. I think I've got another one of these. I've got them in the blingy, bright colours. I've got a colourway that will help me make a decision on what I can send you. I have different patterns, of course, different faux leathers. Clips you are using, Susan? Absolutely. I've got to make sure it's Suzanne too, not Susan. Suzanne, double N-E. Clips. Suzanne. Okay. Hello. All right. Green and purple. Yep. Green and purple. All right. I'll have a look. Hello, I did it. Yep, absolutely. I have a look at what you're making. I have a quick break cutting out bucket hats. Cassandra, I'm going to make some of these for Christmas. I even think can do that one without too many hats. Oh, absolutely. This one's easy peasy. This one anyone can do. I mean, this is something you can teach the kids to do. You might have to do the top stitching for them, but the basics, and maybe, you know, help them a little bit with a zipper. Great one to help with zippers because there's no lining. Oops, a days, nearly came off. There we go, almost to the end. That's that side, and then we're going to do this side. That way. If the corners are annoying you, that they're not sitting flat or whatever, you can also do this to the corner, like the bottom corners or top corners or whatever. But just remember it is bulky and could play havoc with you. I found that once I've done these sides, that was enough. These are easy to make in fabric. Absolutely, yeah. You'll probably need a bit of stabilizer in them, in fabric, sort of foam, something that will stand up. Otherwise the pinching sort of won't work because they'll just flop. So yeah, you'll need some sort of stabilizer of some sort. But yeah, you could do this in any kind of fabric. Oh, keep going. I'm going out a little bit further than 1/8, but you get the gist. Alright. So those clips, Suzanne, come in a pack of 50 or $15. Alright, let's clip off some threads. I know I missed a couple of comments there. I do apologise. I just sort of wind up quick with the live videos. I don't see them for very long. Yeah, so if you found that these side pieces were a bit, you know, not standing up up enough for you, you could firm them up by pinching them. But again, like I say, you've got that extra added bulk in there that might cause you a bit of damage. All right, so let's give her a bit of a shove out. Sure all that's in. And look, you know what? That's the inside of it. It's not too bad, is it? And that's the top. If you want the handles to sit further up, you can stitch them to that, which I probably might do with this one, and that'll hold the handles up a bit further. So I'm going to go like that and just stitch that handle to that side. Just a quick run along there. Now there's an added bit to the tutorial. It's not in the pattern. I'll just do this semi-off camera. You could do this at the same time as pinching it. Saves you having to fluff around with it. That's right. Not nearly there. Great little Easter basket when it comes to Easter next year. Little gift basket for a present. You want to put a present in, but you want to, you don't want to wrap it, and you want to give them something they can keep and they can use over and over again rather than throwing out wrapping paper. They're not going to throw this out, that is for sure, because this is something that you can use over and over again. Just trying to get that thread off there. There, my handles are standing upright. Yeah, I did find with the other one, the handles flopped around a little bit, gave me irrits, and I just realised then I can actually sew them to the top little seam, and that fixes that problem. Got it all? I think so. There we go. How cute is that? That is so cute. And if you were to put things inside it, that would hold the base down a little bit more. Just knit it up. And yeah, you can put a pocket in the front if you want to. You've got a little bit extra thing. You could put a pocket in the front. But like I said, I just folded those handles in half. They look done. They don't look like they've half done. They look right. They look good. It's very cute. It's very easy. But aren't you happy I showed you? Isn't that good? So that's a quick mini bag, $10 pattern. Very quick mini tutorial. It took about 45 minutes or so. It's very, very cute. And depending on your faux leather, and look, I haven't even, done any folding over of anything, and it still looks really good. Look at that. And you've squared off your top. You haven't had to put a gusset in. Nice. Nice and easy. And if you were doing a lining, you would do the lining exact same way and then put it in and put it inside each other and sew it together. So yeah, it looks really good. I'm happy with that. I think that's a completed project. I love the zipper head. So cute. And yeah, definitely a keeper. Absolutely. I think so. There you go. That's the quick mini bag in faux leather. No lining. All done. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm using, sorry Suzanne, I'm using the Skyline, Janome Skyline S6, so it's just my domestic machine. So that just proves you can actually use any machine to do that. It doesn't need to be a fancy machine. It just needs to be a machine. So there you go. All done. Nice and simple. Squared off. Nice and neat. Thanks, guys, again for joining me. I will see you on Monday night for Monday Nights Live on Facebook at 7:30. It'll be sharp because we are going to be so busy. And it's going to be a huge one. We're having a Black Friday sale on a Monday night. So I will see you guys then. Thanks again for joining me. See you guys.